It's starting now, is it, Haleema?
Yes, yes, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. So, once again, we are here, the family of EduFam, with a very special session on Network is Networth, and it is brought to you by EduFam International Business Network. So, I'm happy to share with you all that we have a business network where we share our businesses, we help each other, we give the referrals to each other, and we support each other's businesses. And by that, EduFam International Business Network, today we are here to discuss about network is net worth. You all must have heard many a times that network is net worth, but do you understand what is the meaning of this? At least I don't understand what is this. Since beginning, when I was a child, I used to just think that be cordial, friendly, and frank with everybody, because all the human beings deserve to be loved and respected. That's what I have been taught, and that value I have imbibed in me by my parents, teachers, and I think that is working in today's world so nicely that now it is called that you have to have good rapport with your colleagues, friends, strangers, whosoever you meet, and that builds your network. So, whether network is net worth or not, let us ask our experts for today's session. We have very special guests for this session, those who are the entrepreneurs, those who are the business owners, those who have led a very successful life and they decided on their own that they are going to have their own initiatives. So let me first go to Mr. Shiva. Mr. Shiva is from Singapore, and Singapore is having at this moment it is already 11:40. But Mr. Shiva is with us at 11:40 night because he wants to share his thoughts and ideas with us all. Yes, Mr. Shiva, what do you think? Network is net worth. Do you agree with this?
If you ask me, what does the phrase means, truly mean, from my perspective, from my personal experience of more than 30 years across governance, risk management, sustainability, internal audit, consulting, and training in Singapore and the Asia Pacific region, I learned that opportunities rarely come only from qualifications or technical expertise. They come through people who trust you, who remember you, and who are willing to recommend you. So your net worth is your network, or rather, is your net worth means that the value of your professional and personal relationship can significantly influence your career growth, your business opportunities, reputation, learning, and resilience during the difficult period. A strong network is not about how many people you know it is about. It's about how many people trust your credibility, how many people respect your integrity, how many people remember your consistency, and how many people are willing to open doors for you when opportunities arise. In many
Wow,
cases, one
that's
trusted
really
relationship can
fantastic.
create opportunities that
It's
years
not
of
only that
application
how
cannot.
many people know you, but it's also how many people trust you, how many people are
Exactly.
ready to open the doors. Yes, my dear friends, Dr. S. Sivanesan is from Singapore, as I already mentioned. And if we go to his qualifications and all, so CIA, CISA, CRISC, all these is in his credits, and he is the managing director of Ruffles Education Institute, PT Limited, Singapore. And yes, he has rightly said that network is not that how many people you know and how many people know you, but it is that how many people really trust you and how many people are ready to open the door. We have another guest with us, and we have Dr. Sushant Mysorekar. Dr. Sushant Mysorekar, hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Hi, I'm fine, Dr. Arima. Thank you
So
for inviting on this wonderful platform.
yes, so Dr. Sushant Mysorekar is a founder and CEO at Brain Rhyme, and he is a neuro strategy analyst, and he is an educator. He is a motivator. He is a mentor. He is a coach, and he is like we can say that human developer. I can say whatever faculties the human has, Mr. Dr. Sushant is there to develop and to give the correct guidance for the human development. Dr. Sushant, what do you think? Because you are also running a very successful business. You are also an entrepreneur by choice. So what do you think? This phrase that network is net worth, is it really true?
Uh, I don't strongly believe in this. The reason behind this is your network, as rightly mentioned by Dr. Shiva, that your network is a huge numbers, but numbers, they are just numbers, right? Your net worth is what you are worth it of. So if I say that I am worth it of connecting with people, I am worth of sharing my thoughts with people, I am worth of uh, making people happy. So there should be some purpose in your life. If there is a purpose, then this statement can be a huge number. So your network can definitely be your complete network if you follow certain strategies with yourself. If you have your own vision, if you have your own strategy of making people happy, making them work for you, or maybe as there is a saying that givers gain. So if you give, you get. That is what I just wanted to put forward.
Wow, that's really lovely. That givers gain. If you give more, you get more. And that's what works in the network as well. It is not that you are just a receiver and always you try to utilize your network just for the receiving purpose. We have to be ready for the giving first, and then only we can receive. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special educator, researcher from academic background. So, let us know from the academic background, academic point of view, that yes, what research says, what universities, schools, and colleges they believe in, that whether network is really net worth. Yes, may I come to Dr. Reyaz Ahmad, who has joined us from United Arab Emirates. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for inviting me in this platform. Actually, I was preparing for the other program, but I don't know, there was some confusion. So I'm here now. But I do remember related to this perspective what we have put into here, network is network. I remember in my childhood, I have learned that keep acquaintance with all, friendship with some, and intimacy with one. This was the phrase when professionalism was not there into the relationship. So it was a general quotation the people used to speak of. But when you become a professional, then you need to develop a connecting the nodes with the people on in the same fields. So this connection of nodes with the people of the same field, or who can reach you and understand you, connection of with those nodes are called the networks. So net amount of work, okay, connecting with these nodes becomes a network. A network is a reciprocal in nature. It is not one side, and it is just like that. It is a one-to-one relation where one they will reciprocate each other, but it is one-to-many relation, which is in mathematics one of the relationship known as. So network is one-to-many relations, and it happens only when you are reciprocation is being done in appropriate way, the keeping and going. You think for him, he thinks for you, and the network keep going on. I'm just speaking out in a general way, but unless there is a net transformation from one to other, another to one, then only this network will become net worth. Otherwise, we know many people, there is no communication once in a year, happy birthday, happy Eid, happy Diwali, and this is not a network. Network is when you keep on going on, discuss with everything, but whenever you in need, the friend is there. Whenever you want some suggestion, the other node is active for you. So this is actually the network. When you are sick, many people feel the same way. That is your net worth. If that can happen, then our network is really a net worth.
Wow, that's really great. And you have like pointed out the pain point of today's scenario, that yes, you will always receive the birthdays, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. But if there is any need, you will not find out of thousands of your followers and thousands of your connects and thousands of your connections. Nobody will be there, except a very few, those who are really loyal to you and those who are trustworthy. So yes, now we come to this conclusion that yes, network is important, but with that there are certain conditions. Like as Mr. Shiva said, that there should be like quality of network, that is how they are ready to support us. And Dr. Sushant said that yes, we have to be ready to give to our connections to build a strong network. So when we give more, then we get more. That's what we gain more. And Dr. Reyaz Ahmad has rightly said that it should not be that our network has only limited to good morning, good afternoon messages, but we have to stand whenever there is any need, and they also have to stand for us as well. So yes, keeping in mind the importance of network, there are people, and especially the Gen Z, the new generation, they feel that qualification is now no more required. Now networking is more important than the qualifications. So if we compare this statement in this scenario, whether qualification is important or whether networking is important. Quickly, I want your responses on this, very quick responses. Yes, Dr. Sushant.
There are two different parts. Qualification is different and connections are different. So based on what, because it is said that if you stay with 5 people of the same caliber, you become the same. So in this context, if you say that, yeah, then this statement might be right, that qualification doesn't matter. The type of people which you stay, that matters.
Okay, yes, Mr. Shiva.
I feel that qualification remains important because they provide technical competence, credibility, and foundation knowledge. However, qualification alone are no longer sufficient. I believe in the 3 C's: competence, character, and connections. And network should never replace competence, but network amplifies competence.
Wow, that's really lovely. Competence, and competence is always fulfilled by qualifications. So that's always be there. Connections cannot take place of the competence. Yes, Dr. Reyaz.
It's really very good question in today's perspective, because it is the era of the skill, not of the knowledge alone. The knowledge is now everybody. You open the ChatGPT and knowledge will get. The person who has the skill are only respected nowadays. 21st century is for the people of those who have the 5 skills that is required in that era. So in that perspective, it is not so important, but the basic qualification should be required to be communicated. If you are communicating the Zubani Yarman Turki Oman Turki Nami Danam, then in that case it will not be a proper networking. For proper networking, there must be communication, and communication must be understood by others. So a minimum qualification of communication must be there, because this is what is required in 21st century skill. So if I need, from my perspective, looking for the people of skill, then I will not care for the communication part. I need what I need. Suppose I remember previous days when I was like 30 years of age, the people used to apply for the post for the typist. Then the people, those who were appearing, were having one scale more. They used to know the other extra thing as well, so that he can be accepted over there. At that time also, people, the skill was required more than the communication part. But now in this era, the communication is one of the topmost requirement. If you cannot communicate who you are, you cannot communicate what you can do, you cannot communicate or advertise you properly, then you will not be able to develop the networks. So networks is coming through communication, and that reads basic requirements is communication, what Dr. Siva also pointed it out. So communication, not the qualification, communication skills, and then skill that you want to sell out should be
not
there.
only qualification, but even the skills, like communication skill is one of them, is required. Only network is not going to help. Now let's try to understand that Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, or even Mahatma Gandhi, and like these are certain names, even Einstein, they are considered to be the introvert, but they are the great leaders. So if you talk about the people, those who are introverts, so how introverts can build their network and how they can be benefited by this great skill of networking. There are introvert people, although the introvert people are leaders as well, but how they can build the network. So what you have to suggest for them?
Should I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So introvert is what you can say, it's a quality of a person wherein the real terminology which is being used is connecting with people whom they trust or whom they believe that they can have the vibes very nicely. Whereas the extrovert, they don't have any such criteria. So when we say the introverts are leaders, they are having those abilities to perform, they are having those skill sets to take that at that next level. So when you say that introvert, as you have rightly mentioned some legendary names, and I would definitely say that these leaders have that qualities of communicating with people, understanding their challenges, and helping them to move forward. So I think there are certain traits which are there, which if the introvert has those traits, can definitely become a leader.
Yes, yes. So networking is a skill or trait that introvert, extrovert, anybody can have. It is
Absolutely.
not that it is just
Absolutely.
only for the extroverts. So now, Mr. Shiva, if we talk about the social network, so do you think that social platforms nowadays, everybody is on the social platforms? Even I was filling the form for a visa renewal for USA because my visa was for 10 years and now it expired, so I have to renew it. They also ask about the social media platform. So it is like so powerful now. It is a part and parcel of our day-to-day life. So do you think that this social media platforms also help creating meaningful networks?
Yes, Dr. Halima, it does, because through social media platforms, you brand yourself, and you need not be an extrovert in order to brand yourself. You can be an introvert. You listen to the skill sets of or the values brought by your connections, and you can brand yourself through these social media, which gives you that milestone to move towards a higher level of network. And this is one platform where you can uh, you call exemplify yourself, and propagate yourself, and showcase yourself as well. So social media platforms does help, but it does not replace the need for having good valued connections and good skill sets when you do your social media.
Thank you very much. So just now I have received one question. I think I must come to Dr. Reyaz now. So this question says
Yes.
that you must have seen Dr. Reyaz. I have seen in many of the conference that some people, they will just go around in the conferences or exhibitions and they just collect the visiting cards, business cards. And every time they
Yes.
collect so many business cards, and then God knows what happens after that. So do you think that this networking is collecting all the contacts, collecting all the business cards and having like many contact number with us? Yes, Dr. Riaz, what do you think, that is there any difference between collecting contacts and having networking?
Actually, the when first time I went to the conference, I was told that take your card to you will be distributing this to the others to develop the networking. This is what I was told. But just believe me, I never carry my card ever. Whenever the people ask me, I give him my email, contact me through my this email. It's worth. It used to be in the beginning. It was worth, but nowadays it become fashion. So people are more smart than before. They just take it, or if they whenever the time comes, they throw it out. So it used to be beneficial before. Now it is not like that. And every people have some kind of habits. So you cannot tell them don't do this one. But it's just kind of habit people do. The smart people do a smart way, and the other kind of people, because every people are different. Okay, one and only one thing can occupy one and only one place at a time. So everybody is different. You cannot put your ideas. Don't do that one. Maybe some people. I remember once that this time I have just now got an invitation from Jamia Millia for a reviewer of a magazine 2 days ago. I don't know these people ever. I have never seen them, but somebody has given him my card, and then he invited me in one of the conference in Hyderabad. So it is worth, it's working, but it's not necessary that more you take, more you will get. It's not like that. When Allah wants to make you reach to the people, it is said that mushk khus bagoyam na ke attar bagoyam. The scent itself it speak itself. You don't have to tell the quality of your scent, so it itself says. So that's what the thing actually is. It all depends individual perspective. Individual people do behave in individual manner. We cannot generalize, and we cannot also tell them not to do. Maybe he can get benefit out of it.
Thank you very much. Yes, now it's very clear that collecting cards and contacts requires efforts. Like, we have to send them the messages, we have to save their contacts, we have to build the connections. So that requires really, that is an exercise. It is not so easy simply collecting the cards. Now coming to Dr. Sushant, what I think is that entrepreneurs nowadays, I have seen that very young entrepreneurs are there. They started their business 2 years ago and 1.5 years ago, even 6 months ago, and they have built their very huge network and they are doing quite good. So how this networking is helping the entrepreneurs in growing their business faster?
So today, the empire has been built up. So the previous generations have already built up the empire. So now the new generation, they have very fresh ideas. They have the resources at their tips, and with all this and using the social media platform, they are connecting the right people at the right time and the right ventures. They are putting it and they are making it in a so lucrative format, because as I mentioned to you, all the formats are ready. They just need to put those the maze is there. They have to just put those strips and connect the dots. So today's generation is, I think they have born with that smartness. They have the tools are ready with them. The resources are available. They just need to connect the right resource with the right tool and use the right system so that they can connect and make their empire very strong.
Yes, you are right. You are right. Actually, I think today's generation is faster because of their ability and their hands expertise in technology. And without technology, without digital appearance, without digital platforms, it seems little difficult to be successful in any ventures, any new initiatives. Now, Mr. Shiva, I'll come to you, and I would like to know that why do some people, although they are very talented, for example me, why do some people are very talented people, very hardworking people, they fail in building the right connections, although they are very talented, although they have they're skillful, but still.
Talent alone does not guarantee visibility. Many highlighted talented individuals remain unnoticed because they avoid visibility, or they struggle with communication, or they fail to build strategic relationship and underestimate personal branding. They isolate themselves professionally. So unfortunately, opportunities do not go to the most talented person. Often they go to the person who is trusted, visible, and connected. But this does not mean that network should replace the merit. Rather, networking ensures that merit gets noticed. That's the key.
Wow, yes. Network and merit get noticed. Thank you.
Can I add one point here? Dr. Haleema, can I add
yes,
one point here?
Yes, Dr. Sushant.
As you mentioned that the people are not successful. So again, what's the definition of success? Because there can be people who are asset rich, there can be people who are network rich, there can be people who are money rich. So if the person who is asset rich, maybe he might not have money, So it cannot be put as a failure. So he's as I can give you your example because I know you since very long time. So you are asset rich, you're people rich, your bank balance I don't know, so I'll not comment on your money rich, but I'm sure that you're money rich. So all these things, the three things, I think you are definitely grown in much bigger way. And I pray Lord that you grow multifold.
Thank you. Thank you
Can I
very
come
much
in?
for this
Can I come
appreciation.
in here?
Yes, Dr. Reyaz.
This is very relevant question. This is very relevant questions. I will start with the opposite of this. There are many people who are not worth, and they are at the high level positions. It is more happening than otherwise. You will always find, see all the leaders, how qualified, how much qualification they have, and where they are.
And yesterday I
And
met a man
it is just
who
opposite.
is
Now
not that
I come back to
qualified.
your question. I come back to your question. Wherever you are working, wherever you are working, you go and find 99% of your boss is not more smarter than you. 99%. Because the attainment of position is not only because of the qualification, there are many other factors that works behind it. Most of the high position peoples are the relative of some more rich person. They are coming from the other sources. These are the things which is happening too much. What can you say about the about you? I don't want to mention the name of the people. You understand very well that he has no qualification for that thing, and he is becoming the education minister. The one who has done never done in anything in that field, he become that minister. I don't want to mention specifically. So the attainment of position and success is here not only depending upon the qualification. If the qualification were the only criteria, Manmohan Singh would have been the one topmost leader recognized, not the one who talk much, not the one who does anything, but he is a scientist of everything. So
Okay, Dr.
that is
Reyaz.
the case.
Yes.
Success is relative. It can be arranged also, it can be managed also. It depends upon who you are.
Thank you very much for throwing light on this. Yes, you are 100% correct. I have seen that network has made the people a great leader. Even in UAE, I can give the example of a gentleman who came to UAE, joined a very small company on a very small salary, 3,500 salary. But within 2 years, now he has started his own company, and under him, there are 300 people working under him now. So it is just because he know how to build the rapport with the Emirati people, how to build the rapport with the officials, how to build the rapport with the ministries, and how to do the networking, where to actually hammer the nail. So that ability the person has. And that is the reason, although with his qualification, there are people who are still working on 4,000 dirham, but now he has built his own empire. So that's really a very great. And I can, like Dr. Sushant has appreciated me, I thank you for that. But yes, this is true that whatever is small or big I have achieved in my life, that's only because of my nature of being very humble and being very friendly with everybody whosoever meets. And that's what the people they trust, and they um, uh, try to be connected. So thank you very much. Now we have come to the second last question, and that is that in today's world, what is the importance of building global network? If somebody is like very confined within the country and wants to be there, like Phir Bhi Dil Hai Hindustani, so just try to be within the country and not going beyond and not building the global networks. So what you all experts have to say about that?
Can I go first? Okay,
Yes.
Dr. Haleema. Okay, the digital age has removed geographical barriers between one country and another. Today's professionals can build international network through various ways. One is LinkedIn engagement, webinars and virtual conferences, industry forums and communities, publishing articles and insights, speaking engagements in conferences, professional certifications like what I've acquired and I still will continue to acquire, and cross-border collaborations. So over the years, my professional interaction has expanded across Singapore, Malaysia, Taiwan, a little bit into India as well, and other parts of the Asia Pacific region, largely because of professional visibility, thought leadership, and continuous engagement. So the key is consistency and authenticity. That's my call, my 2 cents worth.
Thank you very much. Yes,
Mm.
consistency is the key. Without that, today you are here and tomorrow you are nowhere. So nobody is going to trust you. We have to have the consistency, sorry. Now, the very important question I'm going to ask, and this is going to be the last question before we.
Doctor, can I come in this global context? Can I come in
Yes,
1 second?
yes, of
Uh,
course. You are a
Okay.
global person.
Keep in mind, nowadays the word sustainability is coined up only to make everything global. After 50 years, the people will be not asked to become citizen of India, citizen of China, citizen of this. There is going to be global citizenship. For what reason? To save the planet, we have to unite together. To save the planet, we have to unite together. So what we should need? We need to be global citizens. So when and it is going to happen. Note it down in a pen and paper. Then all the world people will come together. There is calamity is coming, and if you don't do, sustainability is lost. The ice is melting, so it is not a problem for one person. It is a problem for the whole community. So let us come together and develop a global citizen, one nation, one language, one things, everything. So this is going to happen.
See,
So at this point of time,
one nation I can agree, but one language I don't agree. Yes,
it will
maybe
happen. It will
language of
happen. Note it down, madam. Note it down. It is already written. It is planned. It is going to be global citizenship research material. It is people are not talking that why people fight with one country with the other country because they are not one. But when they will become one, they will not fight. Who will fight for others? If the boundary become one for everyone, then who will fight? China will not fight with America. America will not fight with China. India will not Pakistan. Pakistan will not India. So because they are all one now. So to end with all of this global citizenship is being coined. So we must have to be global from now, so that at that time we will be reigning the world, inshallah. That's what the global networking is required.
What I understand from Mr. Riaz is the language of togetherness,
yes,
not actual, because we all have
Yes.
different languages. But again, there are certain systems, and today the technology is so vast that you just talk in your language, I understand that language, and when I talk, you understand my language. So, language of togetherness can be one.
yes, you are
No, doctor.
100% right.
Actually, what I'm saying is, in specific, in the same turn, the world want to unite for fighting the calamities that is going to happen, and it will only happen when all
Absolutely.
become together under one banner,
Yes.
and that is the only word is which is making them one is called global citizenship. Note it down. This is going to happen
A
50
lot of
years or
work is in
something.
progress. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
What
100%.
what I would summarize as shared vision across the world.
Yeah.
Yes, shared vision. That's true. Now, the last question is that in the light of your own experiences, please advise the new generation or whosoever wants to be successful in life that what are the daily habits that can help in building the network. Yes, Sushant, please.
Sorry. Can
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can I
Dr.
say?
Shiva, please go ahead. Dr. Shiva, please go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry,
No,
sorry, sorry. Shushan, if you want to talk to.
no, please go ahead.
Okay,
Please go ahead.
okay.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
Shushan.
Dr. Shiva, go ahead.
Yeah, I believe that strong network habits are built daily and not occasionally. It has to be consistent, like I mentioned earlier. So some habits that I strongly recommend are: number one, read widely and stay connected and informed. Two, practice active listening, because many just would like to speak out, but not many listen with empathy, with understanding, and they're just listening for the sake of coming up with an answer. So listen carefully and with empathy and with full understanding. Um, Three is to respond professionally and promptly and not to delay. Then follow up after meetings. appreciate and acknowledge people. That's very important, which many people forget to do. Share useful knowledge regularly and not only sporadically once in a while. Maintain humility, like what Dr. Haleema, you mentioned that you do, always be humble, regardless of seniority. Invest time in mentoring others and continue the learning journey continuously. Communication is also critical. A powerful connector is someone who can speak clearly, listen empathetically, communicate respectfully, and adapt to different audiences and build trust consistently. At the
Wow,
end of the
wow,
day, people connect with authenticity more than perfection. That's more important. Yeah.
wow, beautiful. Yes,
Thank you.
very useful tips. Yes, Dr. Sushant, now you can go ahead.
Yeah. The young generation does not require need any advices. They just need ability to work in a group. They need the change platform, when to change, how to change, and why to change. If these answers are they can address themselves, I think that can make a huge difference in them. And the most important is uh, building up relationship, because nowadays the young generation is I'll make a very bold statement that they just use the other people, but building up relationship can really help them to not only use but also give an extended hand. So and as you mentioned about the global platform, because I work in 25 countries, and today I see that the young generation have the ability to transform and build up a huge nation, provided they have those skill sets which can make them communicate with each other and build a trust factor of togetherness. That is one thing which I would definitely like to emphasize on over here. Thank you
Wow.
very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Dr. Reyaz, briefly.
Yes, many things has been already told by other colleagues. I just want to add very specific and very, very important, extraordinarily important for the new generation. They must have to have the ability to manage the money. They must be learning the money management from now, from the childhood. The second thing what they have to learn now is the time management, because the people those who want to destroy you. They will not take your money. They will engage you in some such work where the time will be consumed. You will not be able to develop anything. So you must be knowing how to manage the time for effective outcomes, for impactful vision and all these things. And third one, that they must be life learning mode. They must be always life learning mode. They must have to be with the trend. They must have to be not the trend. We have to go above the trend. Then only they will be able to compete in the futures. Otherwise, they will fall behind. Other characters and all these are there because we are more interested nowadays in the human well-being. We are teaching the people to stress management and all these, because these are happening. These are seen like in the recently coronavirus. We have seen all these things. The people sitting at home and they don't know how to use the time at that time. So time management was the necessity at that time, and it will be coming up more in futures. So plus all what the people said, these three I think is enough, and if they follow these things, they will surely be leading to success all the time. And I wish them good luck for the future.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Reyaz. Thank you very much, Dr. Shiva. And thank you very much, Dr. Sushant. Now, this is the time when we are going to launch our first song for the global conference in Dubai. So I request you all to kindly be with me in launching this first song for the global conference, Global Leaders Conference in Dubai on 20th June. That's going to happen with the theme of Green Money, a Smart Business, the future of sustainable finance and ethical growth. And we request all the viewers, all the audience, all the participants that join global leaders, innovators, and change makers in building a prosperous, sustainable, and ethical future. Sustaining today, empowering tomorrow. So you can join us as a speaker, you can join us as a sponsor, you can join us as delegate, you can join us even as collaborators. We are open for the collaborators as well. and you can join us even as awardees, because we award the people, those who work for the sustainability. And in any of the fields of the sustainability, we honor them. So let's enjoy the song. So it is taking little more time because, all important things come when we have patience. So I think the same thing is happening here with this song as well. So please be patient and let's have this song in a while. So I hope that we all four of us are going to be there in Dubai.
Inshallah.
Yes, I'm very hopeful, and Alhamdulillah, the responses are good. And by the grace of Almighty, the situation is also good. Now, the peace is there, and we pray to God to make the world a peaceful place. Okay. So this is our song.
Ooh, yeah. From the heart of Dara, a new day dawns, where ethical growth turns the old world on. Green money and smart business, a future so bright. GLC Dubai leads the way with its 8th edition light, forging global synergy, a new horizon we see, sustainable finance for you and for me. Oh, building tomorrow's world in Dubai.
So this is our first song, Building Tomorrow's Financial World in Dubai. So everybody is invited. These are the packages for the delegates, for the speakers, and for the awardees as well. And there is an opportunity for the collaboration as well. For the collaboration, we have to discuss in person, and there are opportunities for the sponsorship as well. So I request everybody to join hands for this green money, smart business, and make a sustainable world. So once again, I thank each one of you, Dr. Sushant Mysorekar, Dr. Sivanesan, and Dr. Reyaz Ahmad, for being so cordial, being so intelligent, because your answers were really very intelligent answers, and for sparing your valuable time on this platform. It's really going to help the people in great deal. Thank you very much on behalf of EduFam, on behalf of International Business Network. I extend my thanks to you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
good
Thank you,
night.
Dr. Haleema, for arranging it and for inviting me. I appreciate it
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank
And
you.
God
Good
bless you.
night.